Hola amigos, soy yo, señora. Estoy aquí en la clase de español y yo tengo una actividad para ti. Esta actividad es la flor. La flor es el color verde. Esta flor es amarillo y esta flor es rosado. Rosado claro y rosado oscuro. Rosado es mi color favorito. Hoy vamos a crear flores. Entonces, yo tengo aquí 3 hojas de papel, amarillo, blanco y anaranjado. No me importa cuál colores usas. Doesn't matter to me which colors you use. Pero yo tengo 3. I have 3 here. So, entonces, yo tengo 3. One is right on top of the other. And I am going to carefully make a fold. The fold is just about 1 inch, okay? You might need your mama or your papa to help you with this. And I'm going to talk while I make it. So I'm going to fold that way, and then I'm going to fold back, kind of like an accordion, all right? And then I'm going to keep folding back and forth. Have you ever made a fan before? This is the kind of idea when you want to make a fan to keep yourself cool. So you just flip it and you keep folding. So you want to keep every fold the same size. Don't make that fold grow. So back and forth and back and forth. Esta actividad es perfecto para el Día de los Muertos. It's a perfect activity for Days of the Dead, which is coming up at the end of Octubre and Noviembre 1 and Noviembre 2. So this is a holiday that many people are preparing for, and I thought it was perfecto for you to learn how to do this since estamos practicando los colores. So, entonces, I'm just about all done, and I keep going back and forth. And then I flip, and I go back and forth. And I'm on my last one. So all of that happened just like that. Then I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to dobla, fold it right in half. Okay? Now this gets a little tricky here, but you can do it. I know you can. So then I take a little pipe cleaner, and hopefully you'll have a pipe cleaner or a string or something at home. And then you just take it and in the middle, twist it kind of tight, not too tight, but tight enough to keep it from falling apart. All right, and then here in this part, Senora has a little separation. Okay, so in this little loop here, I'm going to use my tijeras and I'm going to slice. And now I've got all of this. It doesn't look like a flor, does it? No flower yet. So what I have to do now is separate. Separen, por favor, los colores de los papelitos. Separate all the little paper colors. And now this is what happens. With care, take care. Separan, por favor, the anaranjada and the blanco. So I'm carefully separating and giving a good tug toward the middle. Now I'm going to tell you, when I was your age, the first time I made paper flowers, it didn't go so great. So if you need to practice and practice, that's fine. Practice will get you better every single time. So for me, Senora, it took a long, long time. But when I was a little girl, my sister and I, one Saturday afternoon, we decided to use a box of tissues. Yeah, the kind you blow your nose with, because we didn't have any of this time of tissue paper. So we just used tissues, and I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second here too, because it's really easy. So I'm almost done here with my section of anaranjado, and you can see that it's starting to puff up a little bit. So if this one goes well, great. And if it doesn't, you can make others. You'll have plenty of time to practice. But then you can have colores all around your house of flores, colores de flores, colors of flowers. And so now I separate the other colores, which is blanco and amarillo. And I go all the way around with blanco and amarillo, blanco and amarillo, blanco and amarillo, blanco, amarillo. And it is now certainly looking like a flor. And if you made enough of these and left your little pipe cleaner a little longer, you could put them in a vase and pretend that you had a whole bouquet of flores, and that would be super fun. So I'm almost done here. I want you to see the whole thing when it's done because, yeah, it's pretty impressive, and I think you'll like it. So I just keep pulling it apart with my dedos, my fingers, and making it come to life. And all of a sudden, look, mira, es una flor. ¿Te gusta? Es perfecto. Oh, no huele. No, pero es anaranjado, blanco, y amarillo. Now, like I said, when I was little, I didn't have any tissue paper. So I pulled tissues out of a box, Kleenex, and I laid them all right on top of one another. And I did the same thing. So I'm going to, I think I have like 6 here. So I just fold, dobla, back, dobla, back, dobla, 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 dobla. And we're starting to get the same idea here. Now, this one, I'm not going to fold in half again because I think it would be super tiny, but you can if you want. Señora's not going to today. I'm just going to put the pipe cleaner right in the middle. If you want to fold and put the pipe cleaner here and then cut again here, you can. But my tissues aren't as big as my tissue paper like I use for the flor. So I'm just going to use my pipe cleaner in here, put in the centro, in twist. And then now I've got to separate my tissues. Now, I don't want to blow my nose on these anymore, or ever. But here we're going to separate so we can see layers. Oh, there we go. Uno. Let me pull it up. And dos. And my sister and I sat all afternoon and we made, probably 100 of these. And we sprayed perfume on them and we put them in our bedroom. It was so fun. And then we put them in our closet and our drawers, and it made our drawers smell so nice and fresh and pretty. And our closet smelled really nice where we put our dresses. So if you want to do that, well, ask your mom first before you use a whole box of tissues. But if she does say yes, sometimes they're blanco like this, and sometimes you can get different colored tissues. When I was little, they had pink tissues, rosado, they had azul, they had amarillo, and they had blanco. So that was kind of cool that they had all those colores. And then right here. Ooh, me gusta mucho. ¿Te gusta mi flor? Do you like my flower? Es muy bonita. And that is a flor blanco. Now, one thing I can do, which Senora should have had prepared here, but if you just give me 1 second. ¿Dónde están? Ah, aquí están. Marcadores. If I want to, I can use marcadores. How do I do that? Well, you could decorate a little bit. Usan los marcadores. You know how when you go into the flower shop and you see sometimes carnation flowers with varied colors on them? Well, that's what you can do. So that's a little bit of azul. You could take morado and you could give your flor a little bit of morado. And maybe you want some anaranjado. And maybe some rojo. Whatever colores you want to use, rojo. Red is rojo, green is verde, blue azul, negro black, yellow amarillo, purple is morado, gray is gris, brown cafe. This is blanco. Boys and girls, chicos y chicas, Senora has had a lot of fun. I hope you can make muchas flores. Adios.